There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make it a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong. It only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear of dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make it a better place for you and for me.
Hello, friends, and welcome to this first episode of Worship from Home. We are living in unprecedented times of lockdown and physical distancing. Though we are separated by distance, now more than ever we feel the need to connect. While we worship from home, let us remember the millions who are struggling to reach home, those who have no home, and those who have lost their homes. We pray for all those who have been infected, all those who are taking care of those infected, and all those who are risking their lives in the service of others. A quote posted on Facebook caught my attention yesterday. It goes like this: whenever you are in a position to help someone, just do it and be glad. God is answering someone's prayers through you. This quote is very pertinent as I invite you all to reflect on the theme of today, love of God and love of neighbor. Are these two aspects separate or are they one? Most religious and spiritual traditions would assert that they are one. For if we cannot love our brothers and sisters who we can see, how can we claim to love God who we cannot see? If we cannot encounter God in our brothers and sisters, then it is highly unlikely that we will encounter God in our places of worship, religious practices, and spiritual observances. Coming back to the quote, love of God energizes us to love our neighbor as God would love them. Thus, we are God's instruments, spreading God's love. And who is our neighbor? Jesus was asked the very same question. He responded with the parable of the Good Samaritan. The one who stops to help, the one who risks his or her name to tend to another, the one who goes out of his or her way to make another comfortable, the one who listens attentively and kindly to the pain of another, becomes a neighbor to those in need.
Hey guys, I'm Anushka, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about love. Love is an essential part of human existence. It binds us from birth with our mother, creates strong bonds with our father and siblings, brings us closer to the understanding of God and His immense offerings to us. It makes good days go better and bad days good. It is the stuff that makes people starry-eyed and weak-kneed. Love is something that releases good hormones in our being that makes us feel oh so wonderful. Love is not all about being physical and human cohabitation. It's something that's all around us in our daily lives. We can see it in the birds, how a mother feeds her children and teaches them to fly. How animals are taught to hunt so strategically and survive. How our parents strive to give us the best they can and so much more. How our hearts race when we see someone we care oh so deeply about. It's in the air we breathe, in the steps we take, in the house we live in the food we eat, in the clothes we wear. Because we wear and eat what we love, don't we? In the way we reach out to another human in these times of suffering, calamity, and disaster. With our pets, the symbiotic nature of love actually reveals itself. Love is not just a way of life, my friend, it's life itself. If there was no love, humankind would be cruel and unkind, selfish and self-centered, greedy. Not that people aren't all of the above already, but people who are jealous are people who have not experienced love. It is this that creates a need for self-satisfaction and selfishness. In the words of late Freddie Mercury, need somebody to love me is an actual human need. We cannot, as humans, survive without love. It nurtures our nature, binds us together, like the hymn says, bind us together with love. Let's all open our hearts a little more and try to be more conscious to this need and deliver it in abundance all around us. There's plenty from where that came from, right? Humanity needs to move ahead, especially in these trying times.
Lord, I come to you. Let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from your grace that I found in you. Lord, I've come to know the weaknesses I see in me will be stripped away.